Jeremy Clarkson has told how he stands by his comments about climate change activist Greta Thunberg when he said the 18-year-old deserved a smacked bottom for protesting rather than being in school. The Grand Tour star Jeremy Clarkson has told how he landed himself a spot of bother following his comments about Greta Thunberg last week. The farming star faced backlash over his remarks about the 18-year-old Swedish climate activist from social media users who branded his remarks weird and angry after he said she deserved a smacked bottom. Last week, the former Top Gear presenter branded the Swedish climate change activist an annoying little bucket of ego. He went on to say that she needed a smacked bottom for skipping school to attend COP26 in Glasgow last week. But despite the backlash to his comments and social media users branding his remarks creepy, the Clarkson's farm star has told how he stands by his previous comments. Writing in his column for The Sun this week, the motoring fanatic claimed that the climate change activist has so far spent most of her school life outside the classroom on protests. He went on to reiterate that she needed someone to smack her bottom and sent her to her room. Speaking about her activism, Jeremy went on to claim that 2 or 3 decades from now Greta will have packed it in and will go on to own a Volvo and turn the central heating up. Jeremy made his prediction based on the angry rock stars from the 70s. He wrote, "There they all were screaming and bellowing about the Vietnam War and the Tories and the need for greater equality. And where are they now? Driving their Range Rovers round their trout lakes, that's where," he added. Following his comments in his column for the Sunday Times last week, social media users aired their disbelief at the remarks. Twitter user Rick Cross wrote, "What riles the old men is that deep down they know that Greta is the grown-up and they are the naughty boys who should long ago have learned to take responsibility and make a useful contribution to society." Crail Pam asked, "What is it about Greta Thunberg that makes old guys get angry and defensive? Brilliant to see so many young people in Glasgow caring about this planet." James Beard commented that Jeremy Clarkson thought it was up to right that Greta Thunberg needs a smacked bottom. He added, "I simply cannot fathom. What year have I time-traveled back to exactly?" Attending COP26 last week, Greta launched into a brutal slapdown of COP26 delegates, accusing leaders attending the summit of only pretending to try to address the climate emergency. Addressing the crowd outside of the summit, Greta said, "Inside COP, there's just politicians and people in power pretending to take our future seriously, pretending to take the present seriously of the people already affected today by the climate crisis. Change is not going to come from inside there. That is not leadership. This is leadership. We're sick and tired, and we're going to make the change, whether they like it or not," she added.